I'm going to release two versions of this video, so if you like torching yourself, there is an hour-and-a-half version, and otherwise there's also a supercut, so choose wisely. G'day everyone, I've got an EV fire for you today, so a bit of excitement. This is a fire specially set up for the firefighters to trial out a couple different methods of trying to put out EV fires. They try a few things like a F500 foaming agent and a blanket and robotic hose operation and stuff like that. The car itself is a Hyundai Kona. The car is fully charged, ready to go. It's actually readied up there. You're sitting out in the field. What they do is they've got a spike that they're going to pierce some of the cells with. So they've pre-drilled a hole in the side of the battery case, set up a little hydraulic rammed spike, and then they pump it up and it pierces into the cells. They've actually got a second spike prepared at the front of the pack as well, just in case the first one doesn't cause the battery to get going. They'll just basically run to the front and try and spear it off there and try and get it up in the second location. In the end, it does actually burst into flames quite quickly from the rear spike that they've done, and it propagates out to the front hole quite quickly. I think if that hole wasn't there in the battery pack, it wouldn't have propagated out of the front of the pack so fast. Nonetheless, it was quite an effective fire. The car was fully charged. It was at 100% and all readied up in that. They got some good battery data out of it. They were actually watching the cells drop off one by one, through the OBD scan tool as this thing was on fire. Anyway, I'll shut up now and we'll get on to the thing that we all want to see, and that is a car on fire.
Okay, so from this point, as we spoke about this morning, we've got three sources that we're going to attempt for ignition. As we spoke about, this is certainly not a perfect science, and we've had engagement with over the eastern states who have had complexities around getting these batteries into thermal runaway. There's been quite a bit of technology, as we know, over the last few years, so I have full confidence that we will get this battery going today. So as you can see, one of the crews there is operating a ram. And there's hydraulic lines that are, as you can see, going in through from that ram all the way into the side of the vehicle. What that's simulating is an actual ram going into the battery pack cell itself to compromise the actual battery. What that will then do is actually create a short circuit within the battery, and then should start to initiate and trigger thermal runaway. And as you can see, that's starting to take effect.
So with this smoke, we are expecting that as the heat picks up, we'll get a vertical stack in the smoke, which should keep us safe here. But again, if any risk, if we see laying over the smoke and alarming of our monitors, we'll relocate.
We're fortunate at this point, we've just got that little bit more easterly in that wind that should be pushing it past. So you might be able to see some of the crews with the actual PPC uniform that they're actually wearing there. So you can see that red truck, what we call a pumping appliance, and over to the back there. You might have seen those around the metropolitan area. We have 25 career fire stations within Metro, 4 country, and then backed up by volunteer fire and emergency services, volunteer fire and rescue services, and bushfire services across the state, and also state emergency services within the department. So as you can see, the equipment some of the crews have is SCBA, or self-contained breathing apparatus, and that's protecting respiratory for the crews, whether it's at an incident like this involving the smoke from a car fire, or more importantly, going internal into a building and into a structure fire. So now you can see the tactical robot operational vehicle. This is something that we're trialling for the next 12 months. And so it's a great opportunity during this exercise to actually test the utility of it to protect crews. As you would expect, over the history of fire services, where firefighters put themselves into locations and potential self-harm due to atmosphere or falling debris, where, as we know with technology, as you can see by this operated robot, this will now protect crews, and most importantly the safety of crews, until we can actually have crews come in into a more safer environment. What they're doing, I think, right now is actually using that robot and putting out that protective spray to actually protect everybody. You may have felt that impact, and from the actual smell and the smoke actually dissipate as soon as that. Now we might just get a little bit of overspray, but you can actually really actually tell the impact of how effective that is. You can see the actual fire intensity is really starting to build now. It was great to see that we had, you saw the speed when that ram was actually put into that vehicle and how quickly that the ignition of through that compromising the battery undertook.
Thanks a little bit.
And you can even see that it's actually had significant impact on the outside of the vehicle, just from the actual monitor, has actually suppressed the fire. So the benefit of this, again, the robot, we can actually use this robot to actually protect exposures, most importantly, and again, not having to commit crews.
And we'll just keep a close eye on that smoke cloud as it's got cooler now, that it does lay over this direction. Yeah, we'll relocate?
Yeah, if we can relocate everyone, please.
Go.
tide probably takes about as
Oh yeah, plenty of time to get out.
The hose has been changed over, so we'll charge that back up again and go into the next part of the activity.
How long does it take to change a garden hose?
I would have to point to one of the experts. Is the battery on fire? Do we believe the battery's on fire?
What temperature?
Yep.
So where you saw the temperature we peaked at was just under 500 degrees, just after coming to
Yep.
We can expect to see up to 1200 degrees.
Yeah. Yep.
Basically what we're watching is, we've got the combustibles going now. The initial punch was at the rear there.
Yep.
We saw there's another hole that's been drilled into the pack on purpose at the front.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
we
got
saw
it.
jet coming through the fire coming through the pack.
Yep.
Out of that.
Right. I was going to say, it went to the front very quickly.
Yeah. So I don't think that's propagation ball stuff.
No, it's just the body.
That's just more, there's some open space in the pack. We've got quite a lot of vapor inside the vehicle itself, so I'm wondering if we're actually going to
Blow out or something.
potentially.
That would be cool.
Yeah, this is definitely about the fire. We know that because it's down low, we've seen the jets.
Yep.
With water on it, we saw, and it's just not doing anything. It'll kind of pull it down a bit,
Yep.
and it'll just come back up. So basically what's happening is cells in the back, cells along the floor,
Yep. Yep.
and they've got to go one by one.
Yeah.
At the moment, combustible is fine.
Yeah, the tyres and all the electronics and everything underneath the bonnet. I don't think that door seal's going to be any good anymore. Doors must seal very well then. I know you can see flames. Is that flames coming through from inside the car out?
Maybe just up the
Or
plastic.
just up the seal? Yeah. The seal. I'm surprised the front end's burning a lot more than the...
More plastics under the bonnet.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon for us to see car fires like this that are fully involved. No battery involvement.
Yeah.
Battery's so well protected.
Yeah.
Again, this is new technology. I'll get out of the way everyone's way. So you can see the use of that blanket. However, they're still now they're having to relocate that blanket behind all those screws in that self-contained breathing apparatus. You can see that the vapor cloud of the smoke still being present.
More scared when they pull the bloody thing off.
The purpose of that blanket is to actually try and contain and confine all that the actual fire is used for. As you can see, it's still just leaking out underneath. There have been instances where these places have been exploded and have been left on the vehicle for 2 to 3, 4 days. Now, once that's achieved, we can start applying water in a cooling medium as well. And then we've got our thermal imaging cameras that we can now just start to take monitoring at different times to monitor that temperature and hopefully get that decrease over a period of time to understand what's happening to me. To monitor the temperature of the battery to see if we're getting reduction.
370.
370. Anything to get a news story of an EV on fire, mate. That blanket must be bloody heavy, eh? Especially when it's saturated with water. Not as much smoke as I thought. They always talk about the vapor clouds and everything like that.
Yeah, we want to sort of.
Yeah. I guess the whole pack temperature is high enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
The Hyundai will be quite slow for the moment. There's the demos. Well, because it did go up. See what happened in car yards, cameras? Yeah. Give up. Had to run flats on them as well, right? Extra rubber. Yeah, it's like putting water on it, so they busted it.
So we're just going to let the heat build up in the car a little bit, like it would if we were to attend an incident. Has been burning for a good 10 sort of minutes. Once we've got heat back into the body of the car, then we're going to apply the 500. And then we direct attack with a branch line.
That'd be the PVC.
Oh yeah.
PVC branch.
The cool ones.
Insulation. Like that's PVC. So you just PVC. Flooring. That's double runway. It's always going to be the instant. It's always it's that instant that's the runway. It's normally the best of that pass, unless you get the next one progressing on. Like when we went to ramp, that was short circuit, heat, runaway to the explosion itself. Unless you then have more go on from there. The other side. So it's money on the side. So your portfolio operations. I would suggest that's probably the more interesting that car.
So you can see now that that's why the intensity is still sort of that sideways push. You just don't get that with a bunch of vehicles. And the normal process for us, when our crews have got a self-contained breathing apparatus with a light load, then with two crews, it actually approaches that vehicle and combat that fire quite confidently because of the ability to suppress and extinguish. As opposed to, as you can see, because of that battery pack, it gives this complete exercise. So that's where the things that we're now talking about, we're now viewing into the blanket, and the next will be the F500. And that's what we're trying to do to suppress and contain that fire. I heard that little pop, possibly it could be with the place of option. Yeah, I have to show that. Yeah. Oh, you just got it? Yeah.
It's like the plastic set it off for the battery for the last for charge done. Texture in there, high enough goes on. Yeah. Yeah. Like get anyone. Don't look at
This is where the actual F500 application is going to come through.
again. Does that look like it's jetting again?
Yeah, it is, yeah. This way as well. Oh, the interior's up now. The windows smashed, have they?
Yeah. More normal water.
Not normal. Well, can't say I'm an expert. Not from the promotional videos I see with the F500 anyway. Seems like it's less aggravated not putting water on it.
Every truck gets a blanket, throw the blanket over, walk away.
I think they're going back to the blanket now, aren't they? Just to bring it down a bit. What was the third method? The blanket's very good at suppressing it. Especially if you've got like water in the bottom of it. Well, it seals it. Yeah, it seals it up. Should have a sea container full of water and just dump a bit of telephone and see what it does as well. Never they normally do over.
Hey Dave, what's the blanket? Ritual. Ritual. Yeah, maybe real. Rich, like rich. Rich hill. Rich.
Push the blanket off.
You always do like a picture of this one. Yeah, rich hill. I've had it. So I bought it. Ian sourced it. So I paid for it.
Dry out a little bit.
Oh, you get one with the souvenirs and there's all dirty.
Back in the state.
What's that?
Refill, yeah, I kept last month. Put it back in the state.
It's almost a couple of years old. Well, the amount of times you go, it depends on the frequency. So, we get quite a bit where people get up and
Powerful motor in that thing. That thing just chain on. Doesn't care.
or the hose, throw away.
All the pressure must be the truck. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to put a hydraulic pump on board and attachments or something.
News crews all got their footage, they're out of here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been on fire. Get out. Got some buzzy headlines. Say,
Just drive into the shops. Burst in flames, kill 12 people.
the hidden dangers on our road. EVs on the rise. Could this be you? As you see, firefighters struggle to get control of the situation as the fire rages.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. You can see. Yeah, it is, but and we all assumed that was where. Yeah, Glenn, we were talking about that, and everyone knows. You can't get impact onto the battery. But yeah, that's what we're saying. Is so far you can see the blanket has great effect to control it, and that's still ideally what you want to have.
test our robot on there as well, actually calling it.
It's just good to contain it, really.
Yeah, correct.
The robot.
And the other,
The campfire, you just stamp it out.
you know, in an urban environment, is trying to fly. You know, you've got a car right beside, and now you're trying to cruise. It's easy, it's complex. Over there, I don't know if you were over there, you were watching. You can actually tell when you were over there, you can start to smell. You can start to smell it. And then you put the robot with the monitor and just took it all away. Yeah, correct. And just prior to having to move, the robot actually shut the monitor down, and that's what really allowed it. Yeah, really. Right.
There's the fruit juice.
So we're just going to get D-word to do some atmospheric monitoring to see if it's safe for us to move back down to that area. If it's not, we'll have a Q&A up here in this area. Just waiting for it to settle down, the off-gassing to abate. If not though, then we'll stay here and shut the pump down.
Matt brought his BYD if you want to go again.
Sorry?
Matt brought his BYD if you want to go again.
It's BYD. We've got a Tesla in
Go
the shower
again,
here as well.
Yeah. I'll give you the lift home.
Very well.
Wrapping a potato in alfoil, mate.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Still those lovely blocks of better coals underneath.
Now I'm getting hungry. Tim's bringing apple pie on Wednesday. I'm not going to be there. Ding it.
Fuck off.
Oh yeah, she's a lady operator. Yeah.
Still see the heat coming off it.
Yeah. Still was. Dry and blanket out.
It's come a long way. You would have had the explosion in it. Would have been
37.
Okay, so what we're going to do, you can still hear the monitors alarming down there. So I think the safest thing is to get everyone up here. I might give you that week to watch it in the next week. So this is going to get a couple of to be able to answer any questions that we can't. Everyone's coming. Yeah, if everyone like up to move to your right, what we're going to do, you can still hear some of those monitors alarming at just that point. So to be safe, we'll just get everyone to come up. A couple of the SMEs to come over. If anyone's got any questions or anything like that, then we can just provide responses if we can.
If that was an ice car, the fire would be much bigger. That was disappointing. But optimistic at the same time. I'm glad they got
He's over there. Gil. Yeah, he's still over there. Mike, you go ahead.
With the VSL, if it's still undergoing venting, isn't it just going to push anything any coating onto it? Is it one of those single point live?
So, I was say, oh yeah, before we get.
was the camera inside.
Was it?
They just pulled it out. That's why they're trying to cool it off. Ah, so they've just
But I
gone
think
up.
the hydraulic ram is split. Because he's just pumping it, nothing's happening. But it wasn't building pressure. That took
A while to heat back up again.
30 minutes. That's a long time. And that's... I mean, it's definitely the battery, but it's shooting up through the middle of the car.
Oh, the heat probably come up with relit the seats in place.
You could smell it over there where it started, all of a sudden, it started getting this bit sort of fruity gross, and it was like, hang on a minute, is that getting bigger? And then, yeah.
Again, it's, the batteries are just an efficient source. You can't bias them.
Yeah. But that heat was still there enough to hit that battery again. That's the front glass.
Yeah. Warm it up rapidly, crackling. I think last time the glass must have warmed up slowly enough.
It's got a glass roof as well.
No, I'm pretty sure it was painted on the roof.
Justin's has got glass. Cool.
This is definitely the spot to be versus over there.
Oh, yeah. In the shed there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even every time it's moved, it's always gone back there again.
Yeah.
More glass.
I was waiting for the big bangs. Reckon those environment people that are monitoring it just like go to like other neighbouring businesses or residential.
I reckon it's going to burn worse.
I reckon lithium batteries would probably be one of the worst, surely.
Or even plastic tires.
Well, that's all plastic tires.
Yeah. The main thing they're worried about
Not much vapor. Considering, you know, they're always not
Hey! Another airbag.
airbag,
That was the dash. I saw something move in amongst all that.
100% airbag.
Yeah. Sounds like what we said.
That sounds exactly like when we set them off, yeah.
No one?
The other airbag? Because
Yeah.
there's like 6 in the front.
It looked like it came from the pillar.
Did
I
it?
can't believe they didn't
Think
go
so.
off the first time round. Woo!
That's an airbag. That was
Yeah.
a pre-tensioner.
You reckon?
Yeah. It was
Nah.
on the side, it was on the B-pillar.
I thought it was A pillar. I thought it was curtain.
Oh yeah, could be good. Took a while. That's an airbag.
That'd be drivers or knee.
Drivers.
Yeah, it's finally got into the cab, so yeah.
Airbag.
Now it's a
yeah.
car fire.
What ANCAP ratings this got? How many of these we got to go through?
There's a shitload.
Yeah.
There's 2 on the driver's seat. There's 1 on the passenger seat. 1 each of the seat belts. Then you got 1 on the passenger dash. You got 1 in the driver's knee. You got 1 in the driver's.
Has it got side impact?
Yeah, that's and then the curtains. Yeah, the ones in the seats.
Yeah, sorry.
But the driver's got 2.
Oh, really? Melted a hole in the door. Decent stuff.
That's going on. You can smell the plastic. You can't.
Don't tell me what I can smell.
Yeah, don't.
Woo! There you go, that was a bit towards the back.
So we're going to put a bit of F500 in through the window and record
But
it.
they're gone already, mate. Don't worry.
You couldn't tell that car was blue, could you?
Oh, it's got a greenish tin.
Looks like a green car now, doesn't it? That's airbags for sure.
Yeah. They're not Jakarta, are they?
Nah, Mobius. Oof, what was that?
The mirror.
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually quite entertaining. Yeah.
What are you doing this
Was
over?
it? Was it? I think I found my new passion. Didn't they say like a wood fire was the earliest form of entertainment?
I like the pops and crackles on this one better.
Yeah, much more poppy and crackly.
I don't think I want to put my marshmallows over it, but
No. It's like when
That back window's gonna.
oh, that's what I'm thinking as well. It's like when you're doing the marshmallows and then someone chucks those flame sachets on it. You're like, oh, cool, thanks. Yeah, awesome. I mean, the tail lights are still intact. Tail lights are still intact. Oh, they're not melted off.
eBay. This is much more entertaining than the first one.
The pompous one.
The medium one. I'm glad that like I feel the stage.
Hey, there goes the glass.
Hey,
Oh no, my seats are on fire.
much more air in it.
Is that the glass seal?
Who done
Or
leave
is
my
that-
wallet? Oh
Shit, it's in the center console.
no. Yeah, I think that's the seal, isn't it?
Or it could be that the black stuff that's around the
Oh, around the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just with no tension on it, it's just curled up.
Well, it would be, yeah. 'Cause no, I don't think there is any other seal.
back all the foam away.
No.
Yeah.
The roof's button. Oh, it's a plastic spoiler, isn't it?
Wow, it's very interesting. This different level of heat.
Yeah.
Like none of, I can't believe how much was left last time round. I'm gonna sit on the stands now. So many airbags.
The selfie.
You become that meme.
You have to go with the house.
It's the MTA logo. That just adds to the I'm standing in front of a burning vehicle.
That's the it's actually really relaxed, isn't it? We've done some selfies in that's in the top 10.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Toasty, eh?
It's like a surely. No, it's not all that.
The tailgate's plastic on this, eh? As new. As new condition.
Only one owner.
Yeah, one owner.
Never been registered.
Lady driver. Do people still put that on there?
It's going to be out before they get the foam on it.
They don't have third row, do they? There wouldn't be a curtain in the back.
Nah, the detonator for the. Oh, you know, the detonator's
Oh
in the
yeah,
back.
yeah,
The detonator's in the.
yeah.
It's going to be a black now, isn't it? Smoke.
Then you have to go back and get those stuff. Don't breathe it.
Oi! What's the other side?
the light on it. Oh no, yeah, no. Yeah, firing backwards. This shoots out the tail light. Here's some metal movement.
So I went up to Emma and I was like, what are they doing with the multimeter? And she's like, I don't know. Okay.
Bolt drop panel to panel.
Yeah. I was like, no, I understand with AC and the rest of it, like a panel and a wave residual there. I was like, but it's like scratching over the bed now and just sticking it in the door. Like, what is that going to prove? She's like, yeah, fair enough. Cool, not just me.
Ooh, that was a pretty one.
That was a battery. Did you get that? That's a good one. Trying not to say anything, so it's not real. Yeah.
My best guess is something magnesium with that flare.
It's cool.
What have they got for magnesium? Like inside. I can understand like maybe some of the motor casing if they need the same weight.
The rims?
They don't use.
really
They don't
use
use
magnesium,
high.
alright?
No.
That shit would have been up
Yeah.
a long time ago. That'd be alloy. SRS is magnesium. No, there you go. Hey.
Is the layout of that much different from what's in the IR? Worth thinking about what's in the IR, or is that different? I'm trying to visualise all the stuff that we've either pulled out or put back in. Was that Justin's car? See what happened to that.
It's a mid 500, isn't it?
It does make
It's very, just, you haven't got that shooting flame like they were talking about. Like, it's just,
Interior.
you think it's just the interior?
Yeah, I think it's plastic interior.
I don't reckon it won't. We'll know how quickly they can put it out.
that fuel just is in this.
Must be. You can see that other.
It's ready to be.
Yeah, sweet.
500.
That's Emma doing
It's just a straight truck. Car fire, that stuff's good.
that. It is the interior that went up. I know.
Already. Suit passion.
That rear, that's where you get the double stack. Horses at the back as well.
I don't think it was battery 5 at that time. I think it was just all interior.
Shit's still quite good though. The whole car's like filled up full of water. So you gotta wait till the whole car burns to this point before you apply 500. Is that no?
I think.
I mean, look, this is like going to a paint spray in GTA. You get a white car.
It's like Justin's now. Justin, what's your car?
Good are those door seals, mate?
A lot of the stuff coming off the hot metal. Probably just data collection.
Once the interior is burnt, then you would have to
Oh, true. I should take for the flood of that. Let's slow it down.
Wear your gloves.
I'd love to know if there's any bubbling coming up from here. Get half of us. They're like, well, come down there now. Keep looking. Keep looking. Honestly, you probably don't get it. Yeah, good experience. I like it. Wouldn't get invited back. What was that best like? Smiley for my
Just
I'm sorry. Deep down my
You can still see heat coming out of that.
The metals.
surprised you didn't bring a floor camera next to it.
I don't know. Oh, fucking my window was I got broken last couple of years.
Oh, man, it's still that's still going to go back up, for sure.
Is that the, oh, that's on the bollard. The next circle is steam.
And that pretty much wraps everything up. Fun day was had by all, except for maybe the Kona. The Kona's not a very happy looking car anymore.